Seems like a cool place. I'm going to start off with a song about road travel. And you might know this one. Well, I've been driving and dreaming 'neath the black night sky, 80 miles an hour, still the time drags by. Mist on the windshield and my thoughts take flight. I've been driving and dreaming, feeling lost in space tonight. I've been leaving a trail of smoke and dust behind, flying by and laughing at the speed limit signs, carrying on the way I've got to carry on. I've been driving and dreaming, always moving, always gone. Well, I had a revelation back 100 miles or so, but right now I can't remember it anymore. That's how it goes. And I'm fighting a losing battle with the Oklahoma wind. The joy's gone out of the joyride, and I'm still nowhere. Yeah, I'm still nowhere near the end. And I've been driving and dreaming while the radio man is shouting and screaming, there's a master plan to rule the nation by an unseen hand. I've been driving and dreaming on my way back home again. Today the sun was up forever and the clouds hung long and low. Made me think of California, where the cotton trees still grow, and a sense of liberation and possibility had me feeling high for a little while on a wide open road. Oh, nothing but a wide open road as far as I could see. Now here I am again, just living in my head, window down, feeling the breeze, monkeys flying through the trees, and the road is breaking apart. There's another no vacancy sign, and another no vacancy sign, and the white lines rushing by, rushing by. Don't worry, I'm fine. Oh, when did I start to speak my thoughts out loud? I've been driving and dreaming like a passing cloud. Na, 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 na. Ooh, yeah. Driving and dreaming on my way back home again. Thank you. I have a request. If you could do it, one of you guys just reach up and flip that TV set off. That's the same shit that was on when I came in. Oh, Fats Waller. All right. Well, Wait till he's done. Or not. Go ahead. I saw it before, so if you can find the switch. Thank you. Sometimes I play at this place in near my home in New York State, a joint called Daryl's House, which is about the size of this place, a little bigger actually, and all over the place are these giant ass monitors, you know, and I mean it's not the anyway. Next time I play there, I'm gonna ask to have them turned off because I find myself, you know, they put the artist on the screens, and I just, you know. Anyway, here's a song I wrote a really long time ago, and I was drinking instant coffee when I wrote this song, and sitting at my Formica kitchen table in Pelham, New York, and it goes like this. From my window nearly every day, I see that girl go on down the highway, and I think she's trying to catch my eye. Standing alone, I see her drive on by. There she goes again with another guy. Well, she was my girl not too long ago. How I lost her, I'm not sure I know, but it makes no difference how I try. I get a blue feeling when she moves on by. There she goes again with another guy. It's a sad situation, but I know just what I ought to do. I'm gonna find someone better now. Go have fun, little girl, I can live without you. I'll be stronger when she's off my mind. I hope she finds what she's been trying to find. And as life goes on and time goes by, will her heart ever be satisfied? There she goes again with another guy. It's a sad situation, but I know just what I ought to do. I'm gonna find someone better now. Go have fun, little girl, I can live without you. I'll be stronger when she's off my mind, and I hope she finds what she's been trying to find. And as life goes on and time goes by, will her heart ever be satisfied? There she goes again with another guy. Will her heart ever be satisfied? There she goes again with another guy. Will her heart ever be satisfied? There she goes again with another guy. All right then. Thank you. I just decided that I'm going to change a line in that song. She was my girl not too long ago. How I lost her, I'm not sure I know. And it makes no difference how I try. I'm going to change it to makes no difference what I try. You know, because how I try is like how you try what, you know? All right, I fixed the song. After 37 years, I fixed it. Let me see, about this one. You might like this one. I wrote this one with Dan Byrne, singer-songwriter Dan Byrne, and a guy named Matt Bair, B-A-I-R. It took 3 of us to write this song. Way back when I was young, a minute from yesterday, they said to me, son, be strong, you're gonna be something someday. bought me some clothes to wear, and they gave me some books to read, and they took me to see Santa Claus. Of love I was never in need, but they never said things burn, or that I would have to live and learn. I'd love to go back and undo a few things that I have done. Got a handful of bitter regrets, like when I betrayed someone who helped me when I was down. I was young and dumb at the time. Believe me, I don't feel good when those days are on my mind. They're gone now, not to return, and we move on, try to live and learn. I'll raise the shade, look outside, leave your dreams back in bed, find your shoes, walk outside, shake the clouds from your head like the morning headline in the newspaper read. I said it's your turn, oh, it's your turn to live and learn. So that's enough for now. Enough talk about the past. Ice just beyond the gates. We don't have to move too fast. Don't have to pass some test. We don't have to get with the grain. Yesterday's years away. Oh, they flicker and then they fade, and they're gone now, not to return. Still we move on, trying to live and learn. Raise the shade, look outside, leave your dreams back in bed. Though the forecast said sunshine, oh, it's stormy instead, like the morning headline in the newspaper read. It's your turn, oh, now it's your turn to live and learn. They're gone now, not to return. Still we move on, trying to live and learn. Find your shoes, walk outside, shake the clouds from your head. Though the forecasted rain, you've got sunshine instead, like the morning headline in the newspaper read. Say it's your turn, oh, it's your turn now to live and learn. Yeah, live and learn, to live and learn. Oh. Thank you, friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Speaking of friends, I have these friends, close friends they are, and they have a rock band. They formed this rock band back in the 70s and then split up, and now they've reconvened after, decades, right? And these guys played here a little while ago on their reunion tour. They're called the Metro Men. Was anybody here to see the Metro Men? You, I know you were here. I spotted you. Anyway, I was looking at these pictures on Facebook that they posted of their gig at this place, and I thought, well, let me check this place out. I never heard of it before, and then I went to the website of this place and saw that I was booked here. How about that? Oh, there I am. Okay, I guess I'm going to see it myself. Anyway, one of the guys in the Metro Men, his name is Bill Teeley, and he and I wrote this song together a long time ago. And this is not like what Mick Jagger calls a euphemistic song about love. This is an actual song about love, because Bill was very much in love with somebody when he wrote these lyrics. They're really nice too. And see if you agree. I think about you and forget what I've tried to be. Everything is foggy and hard to see. It seems to be, but can it be a fantasy? Whenever I think about you, strangers' eyes in the crowd flash past. I walk on and think of the fate you've cast. It seems to be a reverie. You're here with me. Well, see, whenever you're on my mind, whenever you're on my mind, I leave this world behind. Whenever you're on my mind, well, I think about you and I'm weak, though I'm in my prime. I set my watch and still lose track of time. It seems to be, but can it be a fantasy? Whenever I think about you, strangers' eyes in the crowd flash past. I walk on and think of the fate you cast. It seems to be a reverie. You're here with me. Whenever you're on my mind now, whenever you're on my mind, I leave this world behind. Whenever you're on my mind, well, it seems wherever I go, I'm with you. And though I never seem to find my place, at every turn I see your face. Whenever I think about you, la 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 la. It seems to be a reverie. You're here with me. Oh, whenever you're on my mind now, whenever you're on my mind, hey, I leave this world behind. Whenever you're on my mind, whenever you're on my mind, I leave the world behind. Whenever you're on my mind, na baby. Thank you. So that was a song that appeared on the second album that I did for Warner Brothers Records. The album was called Field Day. Came out in May of 1983, or maybe it was June. And recorded the record at the power station in New York, which is still up and running. It has a different name now, Avatar. Anyway, I mentioned the guys in the Metro Men. They hung around at all the sessions for that album. And, hold on. I forgot what I was going to say. I really did. This is terrible. I don't know what to do. Senior moment. There was a story I was going to tell, but I can't remember it now. The ending of it. Let's see if I can remember this whole song. This song has 10 verses. It's a Bob Dylan song. Bob's been in the news this week for winning a Nobel Prize and for not giving you know what about winning the Nobel Prize, which is a real Bob Dylan kind of thing to do, right? This song is on a Bob Dylan record that was produced by Tom Wilson. I'm making a documentary about Tom Wilson. I know that sounds strange, but it's true. I'm really doing it. Anyway, sing along if you know this song. I've loved this song since I was 14 years old. I was riding on the Mayflower when I thought I spotted some land. I yelled for Captain Arab, I'll have you understand. He came running to the deck, said, boys, forget the whale. Look out over yonder, cut the engines, change the sails. Haul on the bowline, we sang that melody like all tough sailors do when they're far away at sea. Well, I think I'll call it America, I said as we hit land. I took a deep breath, I fell down, I could not stand. Captain Arab, he started writing out some deeds. Said, let's set up a fort, start buying the place with beads. Just then a cop came down the street, crazy as a loon. He threw us all in jail for carrying harpoons. Ah, well, me, I busted out. Don't even ask me how. I went to look for help. I walked by a Guernsey cow who directed me down to the Bowery slums, where people walked around carrying signs saying ban the bums. I got right in line. I said, I hope that I'm not late, when I realized I hadn't eaten for 5 days straight. Well, I walked into a restaurant looking for the cook. I told him I was the editor of a famous etiquette book. The waitress, he was handsome. He wore a powder blue cape. I ordered some Suzette. I said, would you please make that crepe? Just then the whole kitchen exploded from boiling fat. Food was flying everywhere. I left without my hat. Well, now I didn't want to be nosy, but I went into a bank to get some bail for Arab and all the boys back in the tank. They asked me for some collateral, so I pulled down my pants. They threw me in the alley when up comes this girl from France who invited me to her house. I went, but she had a friend who knocked me down and robbed my boots, and I was on the street again. Yeah. Well, I rapped upon a house with the U.S. flag upon display. I said, could you help me out? I got some friends down the way. The man said, get out of here, I'll tear you limb from limb. I said, they refused Jesus too. He said, you're not him. Get out of here before I break your bones. I'm not your pop, I decided to have him arrested, so I went looking for a cop. Yeah, well, I stepped into the street, got into a cab. I walked out the other door. This Englishman said fab as he watched me leap over a hot dog stand in a chariot that stood across the street from a building advertising brotherhood. I walked right through the front door like a hobo sailor does, but it was just a funeral parlor, and the man asked me who I was. Well, I repeated that my friends were all in jail with a sigh. He handed me his card, said call me if they die. I shook his hand and I said goodbye, and I stepped into the street when a bowling ball came down the road and knocked me off my feet. A payphone was ringing, it just about blew my mind. When I picked it up and I said hello, this foot came through the line. Well, by now I was just about fed up at trying to make a stab at getting any help for all my friends and Captain Arab. I decided to flip a coin like either heads or tails. Let me know whether to go back to the ship or back to jail. So I hocked my sailor suit and I got a coin to flip. It came up tails that rhymed with sails, so I made it back to the ship. Tore the parking ticket off the mast. I was ripping it to shreds when this Coast Guard boat went past. They asked me what my name was, and I told them Captain Kidd. They believed me, but they wanted to know exactly what it was I did. I said by the Pope of Uruk I was employed. They let me go right away. They were very paranoid. Now the last I heard of Arab, he was stuck on a whale who was married to the deputy sheriff of the jail. But the funniest thing was, as I was leaving the bay, I saw 3 ships. They were all headed my way. I asked the captain what his name was, why he didn't drive a truck. He said his name was Columbus. I just said good luck. Ow, ow, ow. Thank you. All right, all 10 verses. I made it. That's my party piece now. It took me about a month to learn the whole thing, even though I've known the song for most of my life. How about that? Here's another cover tune. This is one by Buddy Holly. Crying, waiting, hoping you come back. Well, I just can't seem to get you off my mind. Crying, waiting, hoping you'll come back. You're the one I love, and I think about you all the time. Crying, do. My tears keep falling all night long, waiting, do. It seems so useless, I know it's wrong to keep crying, waiting, hoping you'll come back maybe someday soon. Things will change and you'll be mine. Crying, my tears keep falling all night long, waiting, it seems so useless, I know it's wrong to keep a crying, waiting, hoping you'll come back maybe someday soon, things will change and you'll be mine. Oh, well, I'm crying, waiting, hoping. That's the end. Thank you. See if you like this one. There's another one that I wrote with Dan Byrne. He helped me, and I helped him, and we put it all together. And it's a song about red wine, called Red Wine. I'm drinking red wine in the amber glow, red wine with the candles low. It's getting late. The world's in a state, drinking red wine. I got my head on straight. Your nerves unwind and your breath slows down. Red wine, my troubles to drown. It's alright. The end of the night, listening to the rain and a faraway train, and drinking red wine. Well, the clouds rolled in today, and I tried to stop them. Then I heard your tales of woe, and I tried to top them. Ah, but my mind was made of glass. Ah, maybe we should try another path. Storms never last. I've been drinking red wine, and it still holds true with everything that we've been through. It's still you. I'm still in the game. I'm sitting here with your love on my mind and drinking red wine. Well, when the last bit of sunlight fades over the horizon and the electric lights come on all over town, that's when the real day begins. Just before the stars begin to spin, here comes the night again. Oh, here it comes again. I guess that only time will tell, and every glass will hold another spell, and I'm feeling well. I'm drinking red wine in the amber glow, red wine with the candles low. It's getting late. late. The world's in a state. Drinking red wine, I've got my head on straight. I'm drinking red wine. It's alright, it's the end of the night. I'm drinking red wine. Thank you. How about another song? This is one that I wrote with a fellow named David Cantor. I haven't seen David Cantor since we wrote this song. Well, maybe once, but I went over to his house, his apartment actually. I lived in New York City at the time. I drove over there and I think I heard maybe like some Latin jazz on the way over, so I had that kind of thing in my head. And he picked up his guitar and he went like this. He went. I said, that's perfect, and off we went. So make of it what you will. Well, I saw her Sunday down by the breakers. She drove right past me. I was stunned to realize that she was riding with that dime a dozen guy. First they're at the forum, and then they're at the drive-in. Well, I asked my buddies, they all said it's no lie. Oh, she's tearing up the town with that dime a dozen guy. I guess I was thoughtless and careless too. Yeah. I disappeared on her, it's true. Well, now I realize I wasted something that I cared about. That's why I'm blue. Well, he's not good looking. At least I don't think so. Well, I just can't figure any earthly reason why a girl like her would choose that dime a dozen guy. Now is there something about him that my eyes aren't seeing? If I'm not mistaken, I guess there's no way to deny that I've been left in the dust for a dime a dozen guy. Ow. Oh no. It's feeling pretty grim, yeah, to hang my heart out on this limb. Oh, well, now I realize I wasted something that I cared about, and she's with him. Well, I saw her Sunday down by the breakers. She drove right past me, smiled as she rode by. Another girl in love with a dime a dozen guy. Just a dime a dozen guy. Oh, I said, oh, yeah, yeah. Na 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 na. Thank you. I'm sorry, what? Oh yeah, I like it too. I'm glad to have it. I'm glad to have this one too. I bought this one for, I think it was $250 from, well, I'm not trying to name drop, but I bought it from Gary Talent of the E Street Band. Many long years ago, I bought this guitar from him, and funny thing was he wanted the money, you know, like he wanted the $250. I gave it to him. Gary used to work at the Dan Electro factory when he was a kid in Neptune City, New Jersey. That's where this guitar was made mostly, and here's a song that I wrote with Bill Teeley. No, Tom Teeley. Bill Teeley was the other one. I talked about him before, one of the Metro Men, and a long time close friend of mine. Well, Bill has a brother, Tom, and Tom and I wrote this song together. I can't exactly remember what it was that Tom did, but he was in the room. It's, you know, it was a long time ago. You can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you need. Sometimes you lose what you thought you had. That's a real bad deal indeed. When you're angry at life itself and having another bad hair day. Oh, don't judge yourself so brutally. I can't stand it when you talk that way. Oh, baby, baby, you better back off of that stuff. You better take it slow. I know you know, but you're talking about someone I love. Did you say what I think I heard? Did you mean what I think you said? Why don't you redirect your rage onto somebody else's leg instead? We all have to walk that line between sorrow and happiness. Come on over here and take my hand, oh please, please, give us both the rest now, baby. Baby, you better back off of that stuff. You better take it slow. I know you know that you're talking about someone I love. And I said, baby, baby, now I've heard enough. I know you will come through, and you know it too well. You're talking about someone I love. Talking about someone I love. What's that you say? Oh, better back off. baby, yeah, baby. You better back off of that stuff. Better take it slow. I know you know that you're talking about someone I love. And I said, baby, baby, now I've heard enough. I know you will come through, and you know it too. And you're talking about someone I love. Talking about someone I love. Oh yeah, better back off now, now. Don't be talking and talking, talking about someone I love. Thank you. I was really kind of flabbergasted when I saw the decor in this place. It's kind of great, you know. It's a lot to take in. I've been sitting here trying to think of songs that I know all the way through that were originally recorded on the Victor label back when all these pictures were taken, and I just know little fragments of some of them. Like there's this Jimmy Rogers song, Ben DuBarry was a brave engineer. Don't you have no fear. All I want is the water and coal. Stick your head out the window, let the drivers roll. Let the drivers roll. Oh, let the drivers roll. After that I get kind of fuzzy. And then there's take me to that land of jazz. Let me hear the kind of blues Memphis has. I wanna step to a tune that's full of ginger and pep. La la, isn't that great? Ginger and pep, I love that. Anyway, I have to brush up on this stuff for next time I come back. I'll do a whole set of Carter Family. I know, like, let's see, Carter Family. Takes a rocking chair to rock, takes a rubber ball to roll, takes the gal I love to satisfy my soul because I'm jealous, jealous-hearted me. Oh, I'm jealous, jealous as I can be. Where was I? Let's see. Thank you. All right, I know this one all the way through, I'm pretty sure. I wrote this one all by myself. This is a love song too. Right now and always, it's you and no one else compares. I see your shadow, I hear your footsteps on the stairs. This morning the sky is heavenly blue. Love me now, make me feel brand new. I'm glad that I've had your hand to hold along the way down the long hard road. No way around it. Being with me sometimes takes its toll. Come lay down beside me. I'll let the morning sunlight warm your soul. We've loved through so many long gone days. Where you are has been home always. Through good times and through the tears that flow along the down the long hard road. Yeah, this morning the sky is heavenly blue. Love me now, make me feel brand new. I'm glad that I've had your hand to hold along the way down the long hard road, down the long hard road. The long hard road. Thank you. I almost forgot to play my most recently written song. Actually, my two most recently written songs. I wrote them about 2 years ago. I'm a little behind the curve lately on songwriting, but I left off at a good place, though, I think. And when I pick it back up, I'll try to sort of pick up right exactly where I left off. See if you like this one. This is, I have vinyl records in the swag area. And this is the A-side of one of the vinyl records. The sun is burning the shaking ground. Don't wanna be here, I wanna be in your town where the streets are yours and the sky is too. I still remember being there with you, walking the streets of cobblestone after the summer rain in a world of our own. I've got a notion that won't leave my brain. I'm on my way downtown to grab the next train, on the next train. I want to see the mountains and the rolling fields between the towns, hear the rhythm of the wheels, take some time, try to ease my mind, leave all the traffic and the daily grind behind, settle in, settle down and last, and lose myself in sweet memories of the past. I wanna see that place again. My heart's set to run and grab the next train, grab the next train. Not long ago and quite unexpectedly, I found myself obsessing over you and me, doing it even though I know for sure that there can be no such thing as being who we were, how we were anymore. When I thought of driving, I got road rage. On a plane, I feel like I'm in a cage. It maybe sounds a little strange, I know, but there's just one way I still love to go. So now I'm here, but it seems to be that I tried to run, but the blues came and found me. It found me here on memory lane, So it's back the way I came to grab the next train, on the next train. Oh yeah, the next train, on the next train. Grab the next train. Ah, thank you. On the first part of the journey. I love that song, actually. I've got the morning blues, all out of orange juice. I'm looking for clues to maybe turn me loose. And the sky is blue. It was on the news. I guess the rumor's true. The trucks are coming through. Oh, you gotta move now. It's gonna happen, better move now. And fly like birds, you better move now. Oh, well, they're waiting for you, mark my words. I'm looking in the mirror, the only one here. I've got my Ouija board. I hear the train, Lord, Lord. I fly a heavy black kite. It doesn't stay upright. Or later on I might bury it out of sight. Ah, you gotta move now. It's gonna happen, better move now. So get in gear, you better move now, now. All the time you waited for is here. I put my shoes on my feet, stepped out the back door into the burning heat. I left a note to say, take whatever you want, I've gone away. Don't wait until they come with their licorice gum, their fife and drum, their bourbon and rum, their OxyContin guns. Turn off the CNN, look at the morning sun. You're the brightest one. Yeah, you gotta move now. It's gonna happen, better move now. So stand up tall, you better move now. Nothing is forever after all. You gotta move now, now. Oh yeah, move now. Hey, move now, 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 now. Move now, now. Well, thank you, thank you. It's time for Someday Somewhere. Oh wait, that's not right. That was in Beatlemania when I wrote this song. I'd given my notice. I can't stand to see you sad. I can't bear to hear you cry. But if you can't tell me what you need, I said all I can do is wonder why. Someday, some way, oh, someday, some way, now, someday, some way, maybe I'll understand you. Well, now after all you've done for me, I said all I really want to do is take the love you brought my way and I'll give it all back to you. Oh, someday, some way, oh, someday, some way. Now hear what I say. Someday, some way, maybe you'll understand me. Now you've taken everything from me and I, taken everything from you and I. Love you for my whole life through. Well, now after all you've done for me, all I really want to do is take the love you brought my way and I'll give it all back to you. Well, someday, some way, oh, someday, some way, hear what I say. Someday, some way, maybe you'll understand me. Now you've taken everything from me and I, taken everything from you and I. Love you for my whole life through. Well, I can't stand to see you sad, I can't bear to hear you cry. But if you can't tell me what you need, I said all I can do is wonder why. Well, someday, some way, oh, someday, some way, now. Oh, someday, some way, maybe I'll understand you. Well, someday, some way, whoa, someday, some way, someday, some way, maybe I'll understand. Thank you. I almost forgot to play this one. I almost forgot that there was such a thing as this one. Hey, I'm going out looking for a cynical girl who's got no use for the real world. I'm looking for a cynical girl. Oh, well, I hate TV. There's gotta be somebody other than me who's ready to write it off immediately. I'm looking for a cynical girl. I'll know right away by the look in her eyes. She harbors no illusions, and she's worldly wise. And I'll know when I give her a listen if she's what I've been missing. When I've been missing, I'll be lost in love and having some fun with my cynical girl. We'll have no use for the real world. I'm looking for a cynical girl. Well, la 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 la. I'm going out, looking for a cynical girl. She's got no use for the real world. I've been looking for a cynical girl. Well, I know right away by the look in her eyes. She harbors no illusion, and she's worldly wise. And I'll know when I give her a listen if she's what I've been missing. What I've been missing, I'll be lost in love, having some fun with my cynical girl. I will have no use for the real world. Looking for a cynical girl. I'm looking for a cynical girl. Looking for a cynical girl. I'm looking for a cynical girl. Woo, woo, woo. That's all. Well, thanks a lot, everybody. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I sure did. I like this place. I'll see you next time. Thank you.
The proceeding was made possible by the Victor Talking Machine Company and music fans worldwide. Investing in Victor means investing in musicians and their music. Be sure to like and subscribe to this channel for the latest updates on Victor Talking Machine Company's mission to change the music industry. Visit victorrecords.com to discover new Victor records and artists, and make sure to visit our catalog of Victor home audio instruments. Look for the dog on your next Victrola, record player turntable, Bluetooth speaker, headphones, and more.